Hello, everyone. This is Miss Butler. I am here to show you a little bit about what you should be doing to get started on essay number 4. I've had some messages already, and it's easier to explain this via a quick little video than to type it all out, especially because everything really it's typed out here, but I will describe it to you verbally this way. So, this essay is basically the meat and potatoes of this class. So, you can tell by the amount of work that you have to do with it comparatively to the other essays so far, there's quite a bit. So, overall, as far as points go, this is where the majority of your points will be. But for this week, to get started, we are doing our brainstorming. So I do have the entire week of spring break blocked off. But I would recommend, if you have a chance, to continue working on it over spring break, just because that gives you an extra week of being able to find the sources that you need for the essay. All right. So as far as timing goes, I do recommend it. If you have time over spring break, but if not, then your sources will be due after spring break, so you won't have to worry about it. But to get started, you can read through the writing process, and then these are the directions for your MLA question answer inquiry paper. So we're writing this paper in MLA. If you see any references to APA throughout the examples and whatnot, that is because previously I had students do an APA paper, but we have changed it since then to MLA. But what you'll find down here is basically just an outline that takes you through the entire process of this essay. You don't have to do anything special with this document. This is just to kind of show you what's going to be expected. You need to use MLA format. You need to use your signal phrases. You're only allowed a couple quotes in this. You can have some, but so your evidence and whatnot from your sources should be summarized or paraphrased most of the time. Um, you have to have 9 different sources to use. We're also creating an annotated bibliography throughout this, and so on. So you can read those minimum basic requirements. If you're submitting a rough draft or a final exam or final draft of this, if you do not turn it in with the specifications met, it will not be graded. I will send it back to you and ask you to resubmit. All right. So keep that in mind. But anyway, that takes you through all of the following assignments. Just an informational, nothing you have to complete there. So going back, looking at our next assignment is choosing and researching a question. So you can go ahead and click on that. And in this one is where we're going to discover our topic. So basically you see some people have already responded, but you literally just follow this and answer the 3 parts. So what topic are you interested in? What topic, or why is it local to you? How is it important to you? And then come up with 3 possible research questions. Now, this paper is kind of it's question and answer. So you formulate your question and then you have to come up with the answers. These answers could have never been done before for that situation that you've created or that you're writing about. You'll find sources where it has been done before to help prove that it can work in your local area, your community. But this is up to you. You just want to create a strong enough question that you'll be able to find the sources. So we don't want a yes or no question. You want something that can have multiple answers. An example that I really liked, I don't think she has posted yet, but one of your classmates is talking about traffic issues in Chandler. And she asked that, well, I'm suggesting these answers, but because they haven't been done there, but they've been done elsewhere. That's fine because you need that evidence from elsewhere to help prove that your answers are viable answers. All right. So, you are welcome to choose anything within the local, your 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 community, your local area, um, and working with that topic. Some of you may have already focused on something through your previous essays, and that's what you decide that you want to focus on. One things that we want to try and stay away from are highlighted here. We don't want anything national, but a lot of things that are kind of overdone are also kind of, we want to stay away from those. Um, but if you you're really compelled to write something about one of these things in our local community, email me and we can try and figure it out, okay? Because maybe we can think of a different angle for you to take. All right. But this post, you're just posting by answering these 3 different parts. This is to help you formulate questions. You don't have to stick with anything here, but remember, it cannot be a yes or no question. And you will post down here. All right. So going back, the next assignment due on the 9th, or nope, that's the last one on the 9th. The next one due on the 11th, which is Friday, is the question brainstorming. And this is literally you're choosing one question from the 3 questions you created on the previous assignment. One question, and you are going to write 4 to 5 possible answers for it. So, what essentially are going to be the topics of your body paragraphs? All right, so you need 4 to 5 possible answers for that question that you're going to use. Also, quick note on the previous assignment, the assignment that's due tomorrow, Wednesday, you should be able to read my comments after I respond to everyone to help you formulate and make sure you're on the right path for this question brainstorming. And then last but not least, the last thing that's due before spring break is this audience proposal. As we know, a major part of a rhetorical situation that we create every time we write is understanding who our audience is. So you will fill out this, copy and paste this table and answer these questions 1 and 2 down here. And you're going to choose 3 potential audiences that you're going to write to or write for, basically, and then fill in the information below it. And you can see Danielle already did that down here. So this is what you'll be doing. As we come back from spring break, I will go on and describe the rest of the assignments, but this should be enough to get you started now. As always, if you have any questions or need any help, please let me know. I am happy to help. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk with you guys later.